Hi, it's Peter again from Record. Today I'm just going to take you through a quick process of realigning your tailstock to the headstock. If you've got any issues when you purchase the machine, it would be perfect. In the meantime, you may have taken it off and done something, it may have got bumped about or whatever like that, but it's quite an easy process to correct. So first of all, I'll take the tailstock off and I release the 4 screws. Before doing that, I've already taken the cap screw out that's on the plate, locking plate, and this is for travel stop, so as it stops it actually sliding off. But I've removed that just for easy usage for myself. And now remove the tool rest, slide that off. Before we do anything with the head, unplug your machine, and if you're doing any maintenance on the machine, changing a belt or whatever, it's always wise to unplug it. And then we need to undo the grub screw on the chuck. I'm taking that off to get good access. Don't take the grub screw out all the way. It just needs enough to come back so as it doesn't damage the threads as you take it off. And the grub screw is for locking it down for when you go in the reverse mode, so as it doesn't work loose when you're in reverse if you're doing any sanding. So then with the locking lever for the head, drop that through the hand wheel at the back, and that will rest between there to give you some lock up on there, and then just tap your chuck off. Support the chuck as you take it off, so if it comes off the thread at the end, it's not going to drop down and damage your bed, put a lump into it, and you'll have to clean off. And finally, remove the locking lever and undo the headstock itself. And index it round a couple of times, forwards and backwards. Put it back into its position and lock it off nice and firmly, so we know that's back in its working position, it's realigned. So now to reintroduce the tailstock, slide that down the bed, and I've got a 2 to 2. These are quite easily purchased, quite widely available. If you're part of a turning club, you may even have another member there who could let you use one. To do the script. So firmly into the spindle itself, and that will line itself up on there. And now introduce this. Whereas we've got this wobbling around, if we slide this up, try it a couple of times, it'll get the alignment back on there. So if we just push it nice and gently, just pinch it off just a little bit with the locking lever, not a lot. Slack out the screws and do those up. What I want to do then with a short key, 5mm key, is just pinch a couple of the screws. One at the back, don't lock it up solid, and then one at the front, opposite of doing. Right, what I want to do again is just try it. What I want to try is the whole length of the tailstock on the bed. Because you've got 2 plates underneath, what you can do is get them slightly canted so it catches as it moves around. So just check that and then reintroduce it again up to there, and that's okay. In fact, if I wind it out a little bit, what I can do is take it up to there, pinch that off, and I should be able to wind it off nice and smoothly and back onto it, and then pinch those other 2 screws up underneath. Bit of a fiddle getting underneath, but you're in no rush, so it'll soon get done. So it's a nice easy little job that can quickly readdress any problems on it. So again, everything's nice on it. I'll take it back off again, and then I'll lock those screws up tighter. Finally, try it again. So that's your tailstock realigned to your headstock. So a nice quick process, an easy process to do. If you get one of these, so that's essential for the job. And it's worthwhile investing into getting one of those anyway, so you can quickly check it if you're doing anything really accurate. What you don't want to do is turn something, then find out you've got an error on it for having the tailstock off at some time or another. So it's always worth keeping a little tools like that. So hopefully that's of some use to you, and I'll catch up with you soon. Cheers, bye.